Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss about minerals. We are going to discuss the properties of minerals and then we are going to have a look at the mineral types. So starting from the definition of mineral, you can define a mineral as a naturally occurring inorganic element or compound that has a definite chemical composition, that have some definite physical properties, and they have a crystalline structure. Now, in this definition, the important thing is that it is a naturally occurring substance, inorganic in nature, and has a definite chemical composition. Its composition is a definite one, and then definite physical properties as well, and a particular crystalline structure. And the second definition says that mineral may be a single element, as the case of diamond that is composed of pure carbon, or mineral may be a combination. Combination of what? Combination of elements. Mean, you can take the example of quartz, that is a combination of elements like silicon and oxygen. Now from here you got the idea that mineral may be a single element or it may be a combination of more than one element. Now what about the properties of minerals? So have a look at the properties over here. Now minerals have got some properties. Minerals have got the properties, and the first one is fracture. Now I am going to discuss fracture in the coming page. However, tendency to break is called fracture. Then they have a specific chemical composition like diamond and graphite, though they have the same composition. However, diamond is hard and graphite is soft. The third property is hardness. Now hardness is basically a property, the ability to resist scratch. That means if you scratch two different surfaces, and the more the surface will resist, the more will be the hardness of that surface. That's it. Then you have luster, that is shine in minerals, and then color or streak, that is distinct colors of minerals. So now let's have a look on these properties. Okay. Now as far as chemical composition is concerned, the minerals may have same chemical composition but different crystalline structure. So that is important. That mean if you consider diamond and graphite, as we have discussed, they have same chemical composition, but diamond is hard, graphite is soft, and the reason is carbon atoms, they are arranged, the carbon atoms, they are arranged in a specific manner in diamond, and that arrangement is different in graphite, though both have the same chemical composition. Next one is hardness. Now as far as hardness is concerned, that is ability to resist scratch. The German mineralogist named Friedrich established a hardness scale, and that scale ranges from 1 to 10, and the maximum value in that scale is 10, and that is assigned to diamond. I mean, diamond is the hardest one in this scale, and the softest one is talc, assigned a value of 1 in this scale. Now, what is fracture or cleavage? Now, the tendency of minerals to break in certain directions, revealing the zones of weakness in the crystalline structure, that is termed as fracture, the property of mineral. Then you have color or streak of minerals. Now, some minerals have distinct colors as yellow of sulfur. Other minerals have identical colors. Now, minerals also have streak, and that is the property when minerals in which form, powdered form, is rubbed against a porcelain plate, it displays a specific color. Now, that is called streak. Next one is luster. A mineral also displays a surface sheen or luster, which along with other with colors can be a useful identifying quality. Like gold and pyrite are similar looking minerals. However, luster is the one that may be helpful in identifying them, and as we have discussed that luster is a property in which a mineral displays a surface sheen or luster, which along with color can be a useful property in identification as well. Hence, surface sheen or luster may be helpful in identification of minerals as well. The percentage of mineral in earth crust is oxygen is 46.6%. Then you have got silicon, then you have got aluminium, then you have got iron. This is the basically percentage column, and then you have got magnesium at the bottom of this column. Now we have different mineral types, and we can classify minerals as non-silicates, or they may be halides, or they may be natural elements, oxides and silicates. Now this is basic classification of minerals. Now geologists divide minerals into two groups, that is silicates and non-silicates. The silicates contain silicon and oxygen, and non-silicates include carbonates that contain carbon and oxygen. Halides consist of metals combined with elements such as chlorine, fluoride. Then the most common halide is sodium chloride that makes ocean water salty. Salt. Oxides are combination of metal and oxygen, and natural elements include gold, silver and platinum. That was a basic topic or a basic introduction, or you may say a general discussion, brief introduction of minerals, in which we have studied about the definition of minerals. We have discussed mineral properties as well as mineral types. Thank you so much.